Bonjour, bienvenue dans un nouveau blog et nous sommes toujours au MIPCOM. Et si nous nous retrouvons devant un stand de AI Networks, c'est pour parler d'une série qui a été la révélation de l'été aux États-Unis, une série qu'on adore littéralement, c'est UnREAL. Vous savez, cette plongée dans les coulisses d'une émission de télé-réalité style Le Bachelor, et sur laquelle on s'intéresse beaucoup plus sur les journalistes et producteurs de l'émission plutôt que sur le Bachelor et les Bachelorettes. Un show absolument formidable, un soap ultra cynique. Et figurez-vous qu'ici au MIPCOM, les deux vedettes de la série sont là. Constance Zimmer qui joue le rôle de la productrice sans foi ni loi, et aussi Shiri Appleby qui joue le rôle de Rachel, la journaliste cynique qui est prête à tout pour faire une bonne émission. On les a rencontrées, on leur a demandé ce qu'elles pensaient du succès international de la série et on leur a évidemment aussi parlé de leurs personnages.
She's very complex. I think her struggles are real. They have to be believable. And I felt like that was what I could relate to. I could relate to the struggle. We all have struggles. They're all different. And, you know, Quinn's struggles are a little bit more out for everybody to judge because of what her profession is. And yes, unfortunately, because she's a woman, I do believe that she is looked at differently than if that was a man doing the same job. Nobody would address it. They would just say, oh, he's a strong male and that's his job. But it is always, when it's in the hands of a woman to be very strong and very assertive, it's always looked at differently. So I think for me, just trying to represent a woman who was in a very powerful position, that had a job to do and she was very good at it, had her own inner turmoil and her own complex struggles, that was my job, was just to show that. And everything else was going to be kind of determined by how you would relate to that woman or not relate to her.
I think she's a character without a tremendous amount of direction. She hasn't had mentors in her life. I think she has hopes and aspirations for herself, but she doesn't really know how to sort of fulfill them or reach those goals. And she happens to be good at something that really destroys her on the inside. But yeah, she doesn't have a life because she doesn't know how to. You have to develop a life. You have to create it for yourself. And I don't think she has the tools or the wherewithal of how to do that. We were very surprised by the reaction. We were shooting the show up in Vancouver with very little input. And we were just hoping we were making something good that we could be proud of. That's really all you can ever hope when you're shooting, because you don't really know how it's turning out. And I think we were very, very pleasantly surprised, overwhelmed, and really just mostly very excited that the show was received so well and created so much conversation.
We did not expect it at all. I think it's obviously what you hope for, what you dream of, but I think it's true that the overall international success of it in the reviews and the fans was definitely nothing that we had ever thought possible. That it would reach so many people so far, people who aren't even interested in reality television, who were just coming to it because of what the reviews were saying, and the reviews were phenomenal. And I mean, even being, you know, here at MIPCOM and having someone from South Africa come up to us and say, we love the show. Everybody in Africa loves the show. And I just say, what? What? Are you serious? You know, it's so wonderful, so wonderful. I could not be happier.
Au cas où vous vous posiez la question, la série sera bientôt diffusée en France sur une des chaînes du groupe TF1. On nous l'a dit, ça a été acquis. Et maintenant, rendez-vous au prochain blog.